I'm at work at the other facility, our other facility in Sacramento. So decided to get a quick stream in. I warned you guys. I told you about this a couple of days ago. I told you guys about it a couple of days ago, and it's all starting to fall in place. At the end of the day, you guys gonna really have to start really paying attention and seeing what's going on. Where you got some people putting out BS stories and faking the funk and just putting out fake narratives. You got people that's really doing their research and giving you a real, fair, and objective opinion about what's going on. So, talks between Camp Spence and Camp Crawford are temporarily off. They're going to revisit the situation after the Ugas fight, which probably nothing's going to change. Um, apparently somebody is asking for uh, astronomical amount of the lion's share. You're hearing possibly, this is a rumor, 70, 30, 80, 20. And at the end of the day, they know this person is not going to take that offer. So at the end of the day, this is just a way to basically get out of the fight. And I've been trying to say this for the longest. And people think I got personal vendettas against people and all this stuff. I don't know nobody, but I'm just telling the truth. You can keep listening to these game goofy channels all you want that's putting out BS because they trying to get your views and your super chats and all that stuff, which you can give your money to whoever you want to. But at the end of the day, Terrence Crawford is doing whatever he can to try to make this fight. And now you starting to see that all this stuff about Bob Arum was a smokescreen. The other side of the street was a smokescreen. At the end of the day, the fight is probably not going to happen unless after the Ugas fight, a Hail Mary is thrown. And I've been hearing people telling Terrence Crawford he should take this. Terrence Crawford should get, at the very least, half of the purse. Because one, he's a undisputed, more accomplished fighter, and on many people's lists, he's ranked in the top two, not named Canelo Alvarez as the best fighter on the planet. That alone solidifies him being able to get at least half of the purse. But like I said, you got these managers out here once again trying to negotiate on behalf of somebody, and a lot of these dudes out here, they just full of it. And as I said before, I'm gonna keep it on the real. A lot of people mad at me and then turned on me because I won't, follow their script and I won't suck up to, Team Spence, which I have no problem with Team Spence, but like I said, I just don't like what's going on. Because see, here's the thing. What's up, man? Appreciate that. Another thing, what's going on? Let me tell you something else. Terrence Crawford, the only way Terrence Crawford is going to possibly have a chance to fight Errol Spence if he signs a long-term deal with the PBC. Because here's the thing, and this is the honest to God truth. There is a fear that Terrence Crawford could make the fight with Errol Spence and win that fight, become undisputed, and they think he could possibly take the belts back to Top Rank. That's another thing that everybody is worried about. So they just worry that Terrence Crawford could possibly beat Errol Spence and then take the belts back to Top Rank. Which to me, I'm really kind of fed up with this stuff. I'm to the point I don't care what promotional company this dude is with. Why do y'all care who promoting the fight? And then you heard what Tim Smith said, where they said, oh, we don't believe there's no money in this fight. So why make this fight? And then we also can't possibly give Terrence Crawford what he's asking for. It's cap. It's a subliminal diss to try to demonize him and say Terrence Crawford is being greedy. When really, in actuality, somebody is basically overpricing themselves, allegedly, asking for 80-20 and 70-30, knowing that there is no way that Terrence Crawford is going to take that. So now negotiations is off. They're saying they're going to possibly revisit the situation after the fight. Keep in mind, Terrence Crawford said, hey, make me the number one contender for the WBC and the IBF, so he could get put in line to get the fight. Then all of a sudden, now keep in mind, you heard this out of Errol Spence's mouth. Oh, I'm going to go directly into Terrence Crawford or Ugas, which we all knew that wasn't going to happen. We all knew that wasn't going to happen. We knew Errol Spence wasn't going to do that. We knew it. We knew it was jibe. We knew it wasn't real. But it was just another smokescreen. And the funny thing is, these dudes do all this ass kissing to the PBC and to Al Heyman, and they still don't get press credentials. And they still get denied press credentials. That's the funny part about it. And they still don't get access. So I'm just laughing at this whole situation. That's what Tim Smith was doing when he did that interview. It was a subliminal. He listens to what's going on. They listen to all these channels to see what's out there. Because I find it mighty funny all of a sudden. And then Tim Smith says he doesn't know anything. But then this comes out like 3 to 4 days later. Oh, well, negotiations is temporarily off because apparently you hearing about a discrepancy in how much money should be divided. I mean, how long is y'all gonna keep falling for this? How long you gonna keep listening to this BS and believe what's getting put out there? I'm just saying, how much longer? You heard this out of Tim Smith's own mouth. Oh, well, we don't know because the fight is not gonna sell. Now, why would you say something like that? If you really trying to make this fight, oh, we don't know. I bet you Errol Spence probably fight Keith Thurman next. I bet you that's the next fight. They already was putting it in place. That's why they put this stuff out there. That's why he talked to Ness. Because he knew people was gonna pick up. Now the people with not common sense, they're gonna try to find a way to put this on Terrence Crawford. But this came out of the PBC's mouth. So we don't want to give him an offer that may seem insulting, though. And it's not no money, and people not gonna buy the fight. So does that seem like they really trying to make that fight? And like I said before, they knew it was finna come out. They knew it was finna come out. So what they was doing was prepping everybody. Well, don't get mad at me, Combo Breaker. You heard it from, a PBC executive said it, not me. Not me. I didn't say it. He said it. He said it. That came out the PBC's mouth. I've never seen a conspiracy to try to devalue a fighter like what they've done to Terrence Crawford. I've never seen this before in my life. And then the managers here, and like I said, I'm gonna keep exposing them. Once again, was they worried about how much Tyson Fury got to fight Deontay Wilder? Was they worried about what Manny Pacquiao got to fight Floyd? Was they worried about what Canelo got? They only worried about Terrence Crawford's money. They're only watching Terrence Crawford. They only worried about his pockets. They only telling him how much he should get. Do y'all see this hypocrisy? Nobody can't challenge me on what I said because it's the truth. And it's going to be something else if It's going to be something else if Errol Spence wins the Ugas fight. I promise you, something else is going to happen. Ain't y'all getting tired of this? You've been seeing this for like 3 years. It's always an excuse. That's why, like for real. And I know some people out there that don't like me. I'm not worried about you dudes. I don't give a damn that you guys are mad at me because I won't say what you want me to say. That's your damn problem. I told you I don't follow no script. I don't have no boss. That's real talk. But we'll be back later. Got to get back to work. I'm out.